We're at part 5 of the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 playthrough, and now we're in Oil Ocean Zone.
Do you take the underpath that lets you glitch to the end?
No, I don't glitch through here, unfortunately, this time.
He's trying to avoid the fire and landing on the spikes.
Oh, just glitch through the game. Come on.
I don't want to.
But it's fun.
I want to spend some time in this level. I like this level. This was probably my favorite level in the game, actually. Well, look, as far as the look goes, rather. If I had to pick a favorite level to play, it'd probably be Wing Fortress.
So, what would happen if you drop a lit matchstick in this place?
It would explode. Oh, so gloriously.
You keep landing on the spikes.
Apparently, I took over in spirit.
I shall guide your fingers.
No, my fingers are fine. Stop. Alright, I will not laugh at you for getting hit by the damn off-screening seahorses, because those are legitimately cheap at times. They fire based on where you are in relation to them, not in relation to where they are on the screen. So they'll fire at you before they show up on screen. So you don't really have time to notice they're there.
What the hell hit me?
That, on the other hand, I will laugh at you for. Ha!
What hit me?
Apparently the stupid octopus Batman.
Something tells me we won't be seeing Supersonic for the rest of the playthrough.
Not in this act, no.
You almost jumped into spikes by accident. Again. It's so much funnier when someone is legitimately failing, isn't it? Now,
I laugh at your shortcomings. Damn, I laugh at the
because it makes me feel better about my gameplay than it does about you. So, let me get this straight. So far, I'm basically the only one here who's played a more or less overall decent playthrough of a Sonic game.
What are you talking about? I think I'm doing pretty good. You're just rubbing your dick. That's all you're doing.
I mean, with no real massive failures. I'm not talking about the Knuckles playthrough. I'm talking about the Sonic 1.
Sonic 1? Well, we make fun of your kleptomania.
Hey, I did really good with Adventure 2.
And I plan on doing really good for Adventure... Oh, okay, well, never mind then.
I won't blame you if you screw up a few times at Adventure 1. It's kind of glitchy.
As long
I'll
as
be playing the
drunken Sonic glitch.
I'll do it.
I'm sorry, I just love that glitch. It's hilarious.
I love it when they throw springs in your path strictly to punish you for going too fast. And they did it like twice in a row within 2 seconds. So that now
this is also the spot where you can activate the Mega Sonic glitch. What were you about to say?
What Mega Sonic glitch is that?
Mega Sonic glitch. If you get hit by this, there's a set of spikes near that section where I just got launched off of. If you get hit and you bounce into one of the cannons, it drops you, and suddenly Sonic can jump twice as high and run twice as fast. And if you have Super Sonic while you're doing that, then a lot of mayhem happens.
Okay, what were you trying to jump on? The spikes or the Badnik?
Oh!
It was like, for some reason, Oil Ocean makes you woozy or something, because all of your control, all that finesse that you were showing off in previous zones is just gone.
Well, come on. I'm in Oil Ocean Zone. The fumes have got to be messing with Sonic's head and my playing ability. That's right. The damn stage breaks the fourth wall, and I'm playing horribly. I hate Oil Ocean Zone, actually. I think this stage is a little long.
Must get up.
A little long.
Well, not as long as the next one coming up, but
none of the stages in Sonic 2 are really all that long.
No, all right, you're right. I take back what I say. It's not really long. I just run into a lot of shit here.
Yes, we see that.
Well, to be honest, I think Sonic 2's object placement is a little. What the hell just happened? The thing phased through you on its way up. I was trying to say Sonic 2's object and Badnik placement isn't as good as it should be. And that's this game's flaw. Sonic 1's was its pacing. Sonic 3's probably it has a couple of marathon levels that just kind of drag on for a bit. But Sonic 2, its object placement is kind of bad at times.
Yes.
And you know, I get the feeling it's partly due to time constraints that they couldn't balance it completely well, because as you know, there were actually enough zones cut from the original plan due to time constraints to fuel an entirely new game. You can actually pass through the tail of that and not get hurt.
Really?
I didn't know that until just recently. It's only the spike at the front that'll hurt you.
Oh, bullshit! he usually shoots 3 lasers.
And you die. See, the boss can actually kill you in this game.
At the end of the game.
The thing usually shoots 3 lasers, though. That was rare that it shot only 1.
It didn't shoot just 1. It just shot at the bottom first. Which is a bit rare, but it doesn't always happen. Dude, slow and steady wins the race, man. Stop jumping into spikes.
When you guys are gonna realize I'm incredibly reckless.
Yeah, that's why you swerve instead of jump.
Oh, sure, that works for you, but it doesn't help me when I try and play.
Bitch. Oil Ocean Zone is one of those levels where you actually want to avoid trying to go fast until you've got it like deadly memorized. Keeping it steady in a Sonic game, it sucks.
You must hold the right to win.
It's like there's nothing really forcing you to go fast. It's just that if you do, you're probably going to get cheap shotted a few times.
Why does he come up at all? He does nothing when he comes up.
At least we don't have to listen to Sonic's jumping sound effect for like 2 minutes on end. Because you're not abusing the jump around underneath the platform trick.
Yeah, and you got hit again anyway.
What the hell? They're not that hard to dodge, Johnny.
What were you talking about the jumping sound for 2 minutes? What are you referring to something else?
You jump
You can jump around on the platform in the oil to completely avoid all of its attacks. The only real risk is that if you're clumsy coming on the way out, you might accidentally get hit by Eggman as he's surfacing. But that's only if you suck.
It's everyone's favorite zone.
Metropolis Zone actually is pretty good, except for the bad Badnik placement. But
like
otherwise it's cool people.
Yeah, actually, let's ask that for a second. Is it the Batniks themselves that are a bitch, or is it their placement?
It's their placement. The Badniks are fine. It's just that
except for Slasher, who's a cheating son of a bitch.
It also doesn't help that Shellcracker's hitboxes are wonky. Shellcracker being that thing you just got hit by. I really got no problem with Asterons. They're pretty easy to avoid.
And you got one.
I completely fucked that slicer.
That was one of the cheaply placed slicers, because if you had bounced out of that in the wrong direction by accident, you would have flown straight into it.
Yeah.
And that
actually
happens
that will
times in this level. That's a constant thing in this level.
Yeah.
It's like people have criticized Sonic 4's Badnik placement based on the leaks. But believe it or not, I actually think Mad Gear Zone looks better than Metropolis Zone in that regard.
Well, there's one particular slicer that I swear to God is impossible to avoid. Yeah, where's your God now, you motherfucker?
You know something that's funny? Sonic 4 seems to be acknowledging their helplessness after they throw out their boomerang slicers, because after they threw out their slicers, they self-destruct. they literally blow themselves up. Like, I can't take life anymore.
Going through slices of Supersonic is so goddamn satisfying.
Well, because they deserve it.
they deserve every single moment of it. No?
To be honest, even with their placement, I find slicers less annoying than the seahorses. If only because I can
I-
actually see them before they shoot. Even when
well-
they are cheaply placed.
I gotta be the opposite on that. I think seahorses are easier.
The slicers are cheap. Take the star.
Yeah, but you know,
I'm more
I
likely to
actually
get
have
hit
a
by. In my playthroughs, I'm more likely to get hit by a slicer than a seahorse.
Yeah.
That sounds weird in context, but it makes sense in a Sonic game.